Hey guys, what's going on? It's Cameron Logan here. Today I'm here with my SCX6. Got some upgrades for, so I'm excited to throw this in and see, well, how it performs with it. Got some Endura foams. These should be a lot better than the stock ones, a little more firm. Got some wheel weights, or just brass hexes, and then got some shock towers here. There's a lot of flex in the steering in the front, so it's basically for the pan hard mount. I'm really struggling to talk, so I apologize. But yeah, and then I got some wheels as well, which will add some more weight and look a lot better than these stock plastic black ones. So these came with foams. I'm not going to use them. These are just Chinese. I actually got them off Amazon of all places. It was like $50 for front and rear. Wheels were like 240 Canadian, which really isn't a bad price. And honestly, I kind of like them. They don't come with center caps, which kind of suck, but I'm hoping I can use the factory little caps there. We'll see. We'll see if they work or not. But yeah, I'm excited, and we'll start putting this stuff together and see how it works. All right, so let's get into these shock towers. I'm curious to see how they look, considering, you know, they're cheap and Chinese, so you never really know. And how they packed them was pretty interesting. It's just bags on top of bags. So, see what's in here. Hardware. This will be the other side. Let's get that open. See if I can get that out. So honestly, these pieces look pretty nice for how cheap they were. Not as nice as the Vidavon or other name brand stuff, which is also Chinese, which is funny, and there's not as many shock mount options, but I don't really care. I'm not a hardcore crawler guy, so I was looking for something fun to do, keep me busy, and I like large scale stuff, so this is obviously large scale, so I like very much. So these will be the rear. I'm assuming they're the same. It's very weird how they package them. Believe it or not, there's a big bag with all this stuff in another bag, and another bag, in another bag, and then how it's packaged here. Really weird, but I guess they really like their bags and wasting plastic in China. But so there's the shock towers. Now, I think I'm gonna remove the wheels now. It's probably gonna be a lot easier for me to get access to it. So I'm gonna remove the body and then remove the wheels. So I got the body clips already removed. Gonna unplug the wire harness here if I can. I'm going to use my head actually. There we go. Now I just got to unscrew back here and she should be good to go. So that should be it for the body. It should just come right off. I set this over to the side. Milo's coming in to say hello. He hears me talking and wondering why I'm talking to myself, but these rear shock towers should be pretty easy to get to. So yeah, it looks like these will actually be really easy. I don't think I'm going to take the wheels off, which I'm going to have to anyways for the when I do the wheels and the hexes, obviously. But we're going to get to doing these shock towers, so we'll see how it goes. All right, so I'm going to start by taking off the top shock. This should be super easy and quick. I stuffed a piece of tape under here, hopefully to hold the weight of the truck up when I take all this off. So I don't really see much of a benefit of doing the rear. This is more so because it came in the package. Alright, so I got the plastic versus the metal. This is obviously a lot heavier. Probably add some rigidity, but definitely more weight. So I'll make this truck a little bit heavier. So add these guys back in here first. Supplied hardware with these Amazon special, I'm assuming is for the front. So now obviously once I put these in, I'm going to go back with my actual hand driver, make sure these are all tight. So now this driver is also super cheap. It's off Amazon. It's just a 1-cell little pack. So it doesn't really have a whole lot of power behind it, which is perfect for RC stuff because, well, you can't strip it. So it's amazing for this kind of stuff. because obviously you do not want to strip your screws, bust out the threads or anything. Because obviously with all this plastic, it's pretty easy. I'm sure we've all done it. You've tightened it too much and ripped the threads out. Never fun. Now for shock position, I'm not really sure. Do I want to match it? Factory was all the way in the front. I don't know. Realistically, I don't know what's changing it will do. So I should also be Loctiting this, but I'm not going to. Good. Quick and easy. Now I'm going to do the other side and we'll see how it goes. Alright, so the rear is done. Looks pretty nice. Looks, you know, a little bit better than stock. So you can see some machine marks showing that it is aluminum. It was cheap, whatever. But the real reason why I bought it was actually the front. So we're going to get onto that. Looks like I'm going to have to remove the wheel well. So we got bolt, or screw, I guess I should say. So that should come off. And then we can undo the shock, take it off the chassis, and then the pane hard mount. And we should be good to go. So I'm going to get to it and I'll bring you guys along with me. Yeah, I think this driver was like $20 or something like that. So you can tell and you can feel it, but it does the job, which is all that matters. So, all right, so first up, I'm going to take the shock off again. So that's that. So now I'm going to take these other two. I'm listening to music and I have the AI DJ on Spotify. I don't know if you guys have Spotify, but so yeah, we're going to get into the Halloween spirit and we're going to start off with Katy Perry. Last time I checked, she wasn't really Halloween, but go with it. Off the chassis, and there was a little nut holding it in the back. I don't know if you guys can see the little nut hole in the nut. So that was just holding it in. But yeah, so I took it off just to get at that pane hard mount, because it's the easiest way to get at it. Mount it to the chassis. Alright, so both shock mounts in the front are installed. I'm excited to see if the ones in the front will actually improve my steering ability just with that aluminum pane hard mount, because there's a lot of flex before. So really curious to see if that improves it. Now next we're going to put on my wheels. So obviously first step, got to take her off. It's crazy. I've seen a lot of people complain about these, but it's kind of nice. Like, I don't know, people want scale details and then you get them and you complain about it, but that's besides the fact. Let's see if I can get this bugger off now. There we go. Factory wheel. Time to get these out of here. There we go. Ooh. Pull out this foam. Alright, so I've got the Injora foam, just like a two-stage inner. Like, this is extremely hard. This is like a very firm compared to this, which is just super, super soft. This is waterlogged right now, so I'm going to get that out of here. Let's see if I can get this in here. It's in there and doesn't feel like it's lopsided anywhere. So these are Hobby Sole wheels. I don't know if you're actually, I think these are just transportation foam. I don't think you're supposed to use these. I hope not. If they expect you to use those, then they're crazy. Okay, well, that's in. That was a big pain in the ass, not gonna lie, but got it there, so. Royal pain, but it's in there, and actually these wheels look really good. What I'm gonna do is just gonna do that. See how they look on the truck. If not, I'll end up taking those caps off, but it's pretty neat. So these are actually for your offset tuning, which is kind of neat. So you unscrew it, and there's your actual hub. So it's pretty neat actually how they did that. Really cheap wheels, so I'm kind of surprised. But next thing I'm going to do, before I put the wheel on, I've got the brass wheel hexes, so I am going to get these original ones off. Very, very simple. So now we're going to put the little hub on. Go out of the way. It's a very different way of doing it. Yeah, and I guess that's funny. It doesn't actually even hold that on, which makes sense. Alright, so here's finished look of the wheels with the foams. I did discover I actually was doing this wrong. I don't know why I didn't think of it, but when I got to the second wheel, I was like, wait a second. So these rings actually go on the back, so you have, what's on the face was a 4mm spacer, just like a real car. It's like a real car spacer. And then the ones in the bag were 2mm, so I ended up putting the 2mm on. So I took the first wheel off, took off the ring, put the ring behind it to push the wheel out that 2mm, and then put it on, put the cap on. And honestly, these look really, really good, considering how cheap they were. Now, to do like wheel changes or any maintenance, getting the wheel off, it's kind of a pain in the butt because there's no like, they're not hub centric, so like it doesn't center on the hub. It just, you put the wheel on and it'll just slide around. So you basically just kind of have to guess with getting the screws on, which makes kind of a pain in the butt. But oh well, they look really, really good. And honestly, I think they suit the truck very, very well. Don't mind my squeaky chair, but I just think that looks way, way better. So I'm going to try to add a bit of weight, especially with the new hexes and with these new foams. I'm really curious to see how they work as well. They're a lot more firm. I did have a brain fart putting them on. It's a not two-way, but like a two-piece foam. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just not experienced with crawlers, to be honest. And I should have known that that was supposed to go in there, but I had to stop and look it up just to double check. And then of course we've got the aluminum shock mounts. So curious to see how that works on the trails. See if it gives me more steering basically, because right here this would flex a lot. I don't know if you can see in there, but right where that pin hard mounts, right there, that plastic flex like a shit ton, so hopefully that eliminates it. But yeah, I'm really excited to get this truck out tomorrow. It's now late. That took me a lot more time than I wanted to. My dog, I gotta take him out for a walk still, right? I don't want to go for a walk outside. Yeah, we had to go for a walk and it's now dark, but oh well. Truck looks really, really good. Got my Clone Commando in there. One thing I'd like to do too is change out these lights from the white LED to more like a period correct of the body, so like more like a yellow light. But very happy with how this came out, and hopefully you guys liked my little upgrade video. We'll get this out on the trails tomorrow, and which the video will probably be a week from when this is posted. And yeah, we'll see how everything goes. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.